मैं पंकज कुमार और आज मैं पढ़ाने वाला हूँ न्यूक्लियोफिलिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शन। सो विल डिस्कस व्हाट इज न्यूक्लियोफिलिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शन। सो क्या होता है न्यूक्लियोफिलिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शन? इट इज अ केमिकल रिएक्शन इन विच आर an attacking reagent, generally a nucleophile, attacks on the substrate and it gives the desired product. For example, we'll see here CH3 and X. Let us suppose this molecule, and let us suppose we have a nucleophile. Then this nucleophile will attack over this carbon and will give a product that is CH3NU. So this type of reactions in which one of the reacting species is attacking on the carbon and it gives the product. The nucleophilic substitution reaction (SN) reactions are classified into three types. You can study it into three types. So first one is SN1, second is SN2, and third is SNI or SN prime, also known as intermolecular. So let us discuss about the unimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction. So what is unimolecular substitution reaction? So it is what? First of all, we know that the molecules involved here is only one, that is only the substrate. For example, if we talk about the rate, so rate is dependent on the concentration of substrate. Rate is dependent upon what? Concentration of substrate. Then next is what? It is two-step reaction. It is two-step reaction. Two-step reaction. That is two-step means what? It will first form carbocation will be formed in the first state. Carbocation is formed. Carbocation, and in the next step, what will happen? Attack of nucleophile. Attack of nucleophile. So nucleophile will attack after the generation of carbocation. So attack of nucleophile will depend upon what? How much stable the carbocation is formed. So we'll generally see here about the stability of carbocation. Higher the stability of carbocation, higher will be the rate of SN1 reaction. If we see about the order, that is rate of SN1 reaction is 3 degree, then 2 degree, and then 1 degree. Why is it so? Because if we see 3 degree carbocation is more stable than 2 degree and then 1 degree. So here basically the most important step is that the generation of carbocation. So how stable the carbocation is generated, on that it will depend upon what will be the rate of the reaction. The next is what? Here nucleophile, even weak nucleophile, in presence of weak nucleophile also. That means weak nucleophile, it will undergo. In presence of even weak nucleophile, the reaction will undergo, and as we know that it has two steps, and if we look at the energy profile diagram, that is energy of the molecule, how does it varies with the reaction. So if we look at the graph, because sometimes you will also be asked with the graph. So let us suppose this is our potential energy and this is the progress of the reaction, reaction coordinate, or we can say progress of the reaction. So let us suppose we have A and the attacking reagent B is over there. So what will happen? Initially it will have some amount of energy, the substrate will have some amount of energy, and this substrate when approached by the nucleophile, then there is increase in the energy. There will be increase in the energy, and at a certain time after that it will generate what? Carbocation will be generated. Then after generation of carbocation, there will be little stable, it will little stabilized, and then again nucleophile will attack, and after the attacking of nucleophile it is giving the product. Here we can say E and B got bonded with each other. So what did we see here? This position indicates the carbocation or intermediate. Carbocation or the intermediate. This is the position of carbocation, where since after the activation it is losing one of the substituent from its atom, that is the leaving group, and after leaving it, it is generating a carbocation, and carbocation, the stability of carbocation is a bit higher, so it will be stabilized. Again when nucleophile will approach, to the carbocation, then its energy will increase, and after the attachment they will lose their energy and will form the product. So this is the energy profile diagram for the SN2 reaction. Sorry, SN1 reaction. This is the energy profile diagram for what? SN1 reaction. Because we can see here it is a two-step reaction. First of all, it is generating a carbocation, and then it is generating, then it is attacked by the nucleophile in order to form the product. So these are the important points related to SN1 reaction. And the rate will depend upon, rate is also dependent on what? Leaving group tendency. So the tendency of leaving group, if the leaving group is very much faster, that means the leaving group tendency is very high, in that case it will favor what? SN1 reaction. Let us suppose if we have RCl, RBr and Ri. In this case, the leaving, if we see at the leaving group tendency, that means the bond which will be weaker, will be cleaved first. So if we see at the bond, that is all these are carbon halogen bond, CCl bond, CBr bond and Ci bond. So the bond, this Ci bond is what? Weaker, because the reason behind is that we have the orbital of carbon and that of the orbital of iodine, and they do not have the symmetrical match. That is, as in this case, CCl bond will be more strong as compared to CBr bond, and then followed by the Ci bond. The reason behind is that the overlapping of the orbital concept, higher the overlapping, higher the matching of the orbital, higher will be the overlapping and stronger will be the bond. So this will be the order of, so if we to ask about the rate of SN1 reaction, then this will be faster than this and this. This depends upon the how much the labile is this group, how much it can leave the substrate molecule. In that will also depend upon the rate of SN1 reaction. So let us see, for example, let us take an example. Suppose we have, let us take an example. Suppose we are given this molecule. This is the molecule. One molecule. So another molecule. Next molecule. And let us take and suppose we are asked, and we have also attached, let us suppose Br molecule is over, Br atom is there, and Br atom is there. So if we are asked to compare the order of SN1 reaction, so first of all what will we do? Just remove this group, that is, this is the leaving group. So remove this group and look for the stability of carbocation. If we see the stability of carbocation here, then we come to know, just see cation, here also we have, this is the cation, and in this case also cation is formed, this 3 cations. So we'll see the stability of carbocation. Higher the stability of carbocation, higher will be the rate of SN1 reaction. So if we see, this will be the, if third, second and this is the first, so third will be most stable, because as we know that the carbocation will try to attain a planar geometry. As we know, suppose we are having the carbocation, the geometry of carbocation will be what? As this will be carbocation and it is what? Trigonal planar. Trigonal planar is this. So flexible, more flexible the ring, more it is able to attain the trigonal planar geometry. So in this case it is more flexible, the ring is more flexible, hence it will undergo faster SN1 reaction as compared to this and as compared to this. So this is the reason why it is so. So look for the, whenever we are asked about the SN1 reaction, that means we have to generate a carbocation and look for the stability of carbocation. Why it is said that if we are given CH3X and CH3 whole thrice CX, in this case what happens? If you look at the stability of carbocation, just generate the carbocation. So CH3 positive and we'll have CH3 and C positive, CH3 whole thrice and C positive. In this case what happened? This carbocation, this is what? This is 3-degree carbocation and this is what? Simple carbocation. So the stability of carbocation depends upon how much groups are attached and the nature of the group, whether it is electron releasing group or electron attracting. On that factor also it will depend upon. So this is what the SN1 reaction. This is about the SN1 reaction. And if we talk about SN2 reaction, let us talk about SN2 reaction and we will discuss some of the problem. This is the SN1 reaction. What things we learned from SN1 reaction? It is what? It is two-step reaction. The intermediate form is what? Carbocation. And third is what? It will depend upon the nature of the leaving group. Higher the leaving tendency, that means what? It will easily make the carbocation. That is, tendency to form carbocation will increase, as a result of which what happens, that it will react via SN1 reaction faster. And if we look about now, one more important thing is that since we are going to generate a carbocation, so polar protic solvent will favor the SN1 reaction. Okay, hope you are understanding. Next we'll discuss about the SN2 reaction. What is SN2 reaction? So SN2 reaction is what? Generally it is what known as bimolecular reaction. That means rate will depend upon substrate concentration of the substrate as well as nucleophile concentration of nucleophile. In this case the intermediate is what? Intermediate is transition state. Transition state is the intermediate. Transition state will be formed. Third is what? Steric hindrance. Steric hindrance will decrease the rate of SN2 reaction. Steric hindrance will decrease the rate of SN2 reaction. Next, if any electron withdrawing group, EWG, that is electron withdrawing group, if we have electron withdrawing group, in that case this electron withdrawing group will increase the rate of reaction. I will teach you how it affects. Electron withdrawing group will what? Increase rate of reaction. In this case we need the strong nucleophile. We need the strong nucleophile, because the reason behind is that in this case we see that the molecule, let us suppose we are having this particular compound. Let us suppose this is the particular compound. Here we have X group, and this X group is not the good leaving group. That means this will leave only when the nucleophile will approach here. Only when it will approach the nucleophile will approach the carbon, then only it will leave. But in case of SN1, what did we see? We see that the leaving group will leave first and then nucleophile will approach. So let us see that these are the some important point regarding this. Let us see the mechanism. How does it take place? So mechanism is, as we see, let us suppose we have CH H, and let us suppose we have a leaving group and we have a nucleophile. So what will happen, since it is a single step reaction, it will take place in a single step, that is there will be the generation of transition state. So there will be generation of transition state H, and one of the living group will try to live, living group will start living, and the nucleophile approaches, is the nucleophile, this will approach, nucleophile will be approached, and this is what called the transition state. Here we can say it is very much sterically crowded, since it is getting into pentavalent, it is getting into pentavalent, it is very much crowded. So what that means, electron density is also increased here, electron density is increased here. So if we have any group which tries to attract the electron density, that will favor the SN2 reaction. And then what will happen here, that after this transition state, the product will be formed, and product is inverted, that is stereochemistry. If we see, its stereochemistry is completely inverted, because the leaving group will not leave until or unless nucleophile is attacking. So it is only possible that the nucleophile will attack from the backside, only possible that the nucleophile will attack from the backside, as we can see. So if nucleophile is attacking from the backside of that of the living group, so in that case the it will get inverted, that means H, and nucleophile will be here. So this will be the product, the nucleophile will be from the backside, it will favor the backside attack. But in case of SN1 reaction, in case of SN1 reaction, as I told you, that since it is generating what, since it is generating carbocation, this is a carbocation. In case of SN1 reaction, it is generating what, carbocation, and it has the planar, trigonal planar structure. So the nucleophile may attack from upside or from the bottom side. That means it is all both, either this will be inversion or retention, both is possible. So it doesn't have the fixed geometry, whether it will undergo inversion or retention, both is possible. That means either from the downside or from the upside, both side attack is possible. So if it is attacking from the top side, then the other group will be on the below side, that means they go to inverted into the lower side, and if it is attacking from the below side, then the groups will be inverted upside. That is racemization will take place, that is 50-50%, that is 50-50 chance of attacking from upside or downside. So let us take some example and try to solve the problem which are asked in the. Let us take an example. Let us take an example and try to solve the problem. So I am giving you a problem. NO2 and C double bond O, and we have CH3 and H, and the reaction is, first of all, base is given, and then CH3Br, and then third is KOH, and then CH3COBr, and we are asked what will be the product A, what will be the product of this particular compound. So we have to solve it. Here we can see that this reaction is of the nature, here what we have, the base. So base will, the function of base is to abstract the proton, and it will abstract that proton which is more acidic. So we have one of the proton is over here H, and another proton is here over. So we'll look at which of these two protons is more acidic. So if we look at here, how can we know about the acidity of the proton? That means after generating this anion, as it will leave H positive, when it will leave H positive, it will generate an anion, and we look for the stability of that anion. We look for what? Stability of that anion, and more the stability, that means what? That will be more acidic. Higher the stability of its anion or the conjugate base, that is more the acidity. That means it is happier when it is losing the H positive ion. So the NO2 group and CH3CO group, if we compare here, and with N we have two electron withdrawing group, and here we have what? C and O. The electron withdrawing group is also there, but here we have two electron withdrawing group, and nitrogen is also more electronegative as compared to carbon, so this will be more acidic. This will be more acidic. So first step will take place what? First of all, there will be abstraction of proton. So proton will be abstract, that means this base will abstract this proton, and after abstracting this proton we will get what? This is the particular molecule CO and CH3, and we'll get NO2, and we have here negative charge, here negative charge. The next step is what? Now see, here it acts as a nucleophile. Nucleophile is what? It will attack over this carbon. Next we are given CH3Br, CH3Br. So what will it do? This ion will attack over here, and we'll get what? This C double bond O, CH3 and NO2, and we have CH3 over here, NO2 and CH3. And then again we have what? Again we have given a base. So again this base KOH. So this base will abstract one more proton is over there. The base will attract this proton, and again there is generation of this particular anion, C double bond O and CH3, and we have negative charge, and NO2, and we have CH3. Now we can see this is nucleophile. This is what? This is nucleophile. And if we see at here, this is Br. So what will it do? This negative ion, and here we can see it will act as what? It will act as nucleophile, and since it is what? 1 degree, that means if you see here, we have C double bond O, and we have Br, and we have CH3. Now we'll see for the electron deficient center, because it is what? It is the electron rich center. It is electron rich center, and here we can see here it is what? Electron deficient center. So this will attack, this negative charge will attack over this atom. That means it will attack over here, and what will happen? This will attack here, yeah, and as it attacks here, the bond, oxygen bond will move up first. First it will move up, again it will come back, and since it is leaving group, it will leave and will give you the product. The product is this NO2, and we have CH3, and this C double bond O and CH3, and again we have what? C double bond O and CH3. This is the desired product. So in this case, what is happening? Here we can see that it is what? This is a type of reaction where it is in the single step. That is, once it is attacked, and the leaving group is left. So the product is this. So the given product is this. I hope you understand. Similarly, we can do various problems. So basically will depend upon the stability of carbocation. In this topic, you will be asked the questions about the rate. You will be asked what will be the order of SN1 or SN2, which order will be followed. In that way we can see here. So thank you very much for this. I hope you understand it.